This is my 1999 GMC Yukon, and I'm going to show you how to block off the rear air conditioning. Okay, I'm underneath the back side of this Yukon. You can see these two lines that go up through the floorboard. These are the inlet and outlet lines for the rear air conditioner. They run the full length of the truck up to the doghouse area. We're going to block these lines off to shut off the rear air. The reason why I'm blocking off the rear AC to this truck is money. It costs a small fortune to replace the tubing that supplies the refrigerant to the rear blower. This truck's got over 220,000 miles on it. I just really don't want to sink any amount of money into this thing. But I need air conditioning. So I did some research online, found this rear AC block-off kit on eBay. It's from Auto Cooling Solutions. You can look them up online. Part number is BK5055. You can see that it's got the end caps for the lines plus some O-rings. So we'll get started on this. I'll show you where the lines are. To get to them, you're going to want to take your air box off and then remove your coolant reservoir. That should get us right to it. There is a 13mm bolt directly underneath this air box that you have to access from the wheel well. So I'll get this 13mm socket on there. Unplug some of these harnesses. And this air box is actually connected to your fender, so just kind of pry on it, pops right out. Okay, 13mm takes off the reservoir. Alright, here's the port where you would put the charge canister on. So you can follow this line over here, and it tees right here. This is the line that goes to the rear. Goes down through here and connects right here on this fitting. So we're going to disconnect this one, and then off the condenser in the front of the vehicle there's a tube that comes off, and it's this one right here. Comes off the condenser, runs down to this fitting right here, and then that fitting goes to the rear. So we're going to disconnect this one and put in the caps. Okay, I've got a large crescent wrench and a pair of vise or robo grip wrench on the other fitting. I'm going to bust this thing loose. For your other fitting, you're going to need a 5/8 and a 3/4. Alright, I've got the lines disconnected now. I'm going to bust open my new kit, get the O-rings out, and I'm going to use this lubrication here. This is Ester 100, and it's good for R134A refrigerant. So we're going to lubricate the O-rings and put these caps on. Okay, take the old O-ring off. Lubricate the new one. Okay, I'm get my fittings out. Just put a little bit of lubricant around the threads just for good measure. Now I'm putting the fittings on, finger tight, trying not to cross thread the threads. Alright, got them all tightened down. I didn't over tighten them because I certainly don't want to tear the O-ring or do anything silly like that. Now it's just a matter of putting everything back together the way I took it off. Next thing for me is to take this into the shop in town and have them evacuate the system and charge it, and just pray that it holds and that this air conditioning will work. So those new caps did the trick. Air conditioner is working good. Blowing out some nice cold air now.